I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, cause I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video I will be playing the Retro Royale challenge. I will share my deck. I already did 3 live battles, or not live battles. I already did 3 battles before this. And then now I will do 3 live battles, trying to get 6 wins. And also the magical chest of course, and then just the 6 win chest. It is a pretty small challenge, but it's definitely fun. And I actually made this deck just because it's overall really solid deck if you look at it defensive wise. Inferno Tower is really solid. Arrows, because a lot of people use minions nowadays in this challenge. And other than that, I don't really know any decks which would counter this deck. Perhaps like an expo deck or like a really hard lock bait, but I don't know. But so far I actually didn't face any hard decks, so definitely give this deck a try. And I will just start doing the live battles, and we will see how we do. I know that Orange Juice made a video about a deck with a giant and a Hawk Rider, and I think this deck is actually really solid versus that deck. So hopefully we will actually match that one, and then I can show you guys how to deal with that deck. Just because I think that deck will be really popular. But I'm not sure yet. He actually has a collector and a Tesla, which is interesting. But I will lightning the collector. Maybe he has like P.E.K.K.A. or something. And I actually think my Hawk Rider will go straight to the tower if I go in this lane. But he is actually ignoring the Musketeer, so I will definitely go into this lane. Let's see if he has anything which I can arrow. Let's actually drop Goblins on top of his Hawk Rider. Let's surround his wizard. Hopefully we will not take too much damage. It looks like he will do so much damage. Really nice set by him, and that will actually be tower. Wow, well played by him. Let's actually focus on taking down the left tower first, and then after that we will address his collectors again. Let's say he pumps up right now. And he had a really nice zap. I wasn't expecting a zap. And he's actually putting his Tesla. I think the Hawk Rider will go for the Tesla right now, but I'm not sure about that. No, he's actually ignoring it again, which is super good for us, of course. 2 hits, maybe 3. Yeah, 3. Oh no, 2 hits, but the Musketeer will also get 2 hits. So that is in lightning range right now, and that's really good for us, of course. And if he comes with a Hawk Rider again, we have our Inferno Tower this time. Last time I pushed with a Hawk Rider as well, so I didn't have the elixir for it. But right now, I think, I will definitely put my Inferno Tower. It will actually first kill the Hawk Rider, and then it will kill the Valk. He had a nice zap, I think, wow, really nice zap by him. His zaps are actually really good. And the Hawk Rider is still able to get 1 hit in. But he spent quite a lot there, so let's actually punish him, or try to punish him with a Hawk Rider on this side. He does have the Tesla, but I still think that will actually get 1 hit maybe. Yeah, 1 hit, so that's actually really nice. And I know that he is a wizard, so let's actually try to bait out the wizard by dropping the minions in the back. Just because I know that he will try to... Oh, he actually has a fireball, well played. And I thought maybe we could bait out his wizard in the back just because the minions were coming his way. But we can lightning his wizard anyways. Let's do that right now. And if he comes with a Hawk Rider, I will just put it here safe. Let's drop minions as well. I know they will get zapped, but still, last time it wasn't enough to counter the Hawk Rider. So I dropped the minions this time as well. And let's actually make a counter push out of these minions with a Hawk Rider and Goblins. I think the Tesla will die. Yeah, the Tesla will die really quick. But he had a nice defensive fireball. And this game, he's actually a really good player. Playing defensive-wise, really solid. Let's actually try to punish him for pumping up over here. Hopefully he doesn't have anything like a mini pack or something. I didn't see something like that yet. He actually comes with his Valkyrie. Let's lightning over here. Maybe a bit too aggressive. Maybe he is up a lot. Wow, the Valk didn't die. Yeah, I definitely think he's up a lot, and he's placing it really well with the Musketeer in the middle. And I actually think that's tower. I'm not sure. The Hawk Rider is locked on the tower, and yeah, he's dealing a lot of damage. He's up on elixir for sure. Let's actually go with the Hawk Rider and the Musketeer. Hopefully the Musketeer will lock on. Yes, it's locked on right now, so really good fireball by him. But we're still leading in damage, and this is actually a really close game, guys. And right now, I think I will just outcycle him with the lightning. Let's lightning right here. And let's see. Yeah, an arrow and a lightning does enough. Let's actually do that right now. Let's pull back the Hawk Rider. Wow, what a pull. And let's try to distract the Valk with goblins. And I believe this is enough. Let's see. I think it is. Let's actually lightning right here and throw the arrows, and that is actually a good game. So we were able to cycle the lightning and then defend. So let's give him a good game. And he had actually an old trifecta deck with Wizard, and he played really well with that deck. Let's see his deck. He had a collector in there as well, so that's interesting. So he actually had trifecta with Wizard, Fireball, Zap, and then 2 buildings, the Collector and the Tesla. That's actually also a really good deck, but we were still able to defend his pushes and get in some damage when he pumped up. So that was actually a really good game, and let's focus on the next one. So let's just give him a thumbs up and a good luck, and we will wait because our starting hand is not really like we can go aggressive with the Hawk Rider. So I will just put Musketeer in the back, and if he gives us lightning value, I will definitely take it, of course. Let's see if he drops something else besides it, and if not, I will. Wow, he actually goes with a golem. Let's try to go with a Hawk Rider on the other lane. That allowed us to cycle back to an Inferno, and the golem will definitely go down. The witch is actually really annoying behind the golem, and let's arrow this. Hopefully the witch will die. I will actually surround the witch as well, just because I don't want to take too much damage. The minions will also do some good damage, but I was more worried about the witch doing damage than the minions doing dealing damage. He says well played, so thanks. And I think if he goes with something in the back, I will just rush the other lane by dropping the goblins first, and the next card is the Hawk Rider, so then we will actually push with the Hawk Rider. Let's do that right now, and let's see if he... I think he has his... Oh, he actually has a baby dragon. He's running a pretty solid golem deck. That's interesting. And I will actually drop my musketeer on the right side. And he has goblin barrel as well, but we don't have that much elixir. Hopefully the minions are able to do... Yeah, they are able to counter it, but not that well. But we're still leading in damage. So overall, there was a pretty good exchange. And I think... No, I will not arrow the Spear Goblins because I know he has minions as well, so I will try to either keep them on defense, or if he uses his minions defensive wise versus my Hawk Rider, I will definitely put it there. I expect a golem maybe from him anytime soon. Let's actually pressure right now with a Hawk Rider. If it comes with minions, he's actually giving us lightning value. I think that's tower right here, I'm not sure. Yeah, the goblins, wow. He's saying oops, he know that he gave us lightning value. So the tower is down to 22. That's actually arrow range, or maybe I could still get like goblins on top. But I don't think he has like a lightning. I haven't seen a lightning from him. I will definitely arrow right here. And well, I was a bit too late. Maybe I could have hit the Spear Goblins as well. Let's actually go with his deck I really like, just because many people don't have like a lock nowadays in this challenge. And with him using minions, Spear Goblins, and using, well, I missed the baby dragon, and using arrows, then the goblin barrel can actually get a lot of value. Maybe you could even put goblin barrel in here for like goblins instead of the regular goblins, just because that's actually a good idea by him. But it looks like we won this game, so let's give him a good game and a thumbs up. And I think we actually have the magical chest right now. I'm not sure, maybe that's at 6 wins. I believe that's now. So let's open that up, of course, and let's see if we get it right. Yeah, I think we get it right now. So let's do that right now. Collect, and let's see, maybe we will get something nice. I don't expect much from a magical chest, but we will see. So we got gold, a goblin gang, knight, mini P.E.K.K.A, battle ram, Tesla, Fireball, and 4 Witch, so that's not good at all. I never used the Witch, as you can see, level 1. So not how do you say, yeah, not the best chest, but I don't really care. I mean, it's a free challenge, it's a fun challenge, and I just like that they keep adding challenges like this, just to keep the game fresh and fun, in my opinion. So let's actually push with a Hawk Rider and skeletons. Let's see if he gives any lightning value or whatever. He drops a bomber, which is not the best counter. I mean, the Hawk Rider still got a lot of... Wow, he actually got... I think that was 4 hits, I'm not sure. But he got a lot of damage in, over 1000 damage. And our Inferno Tower is really key on defense, just because it shuts down Golem so easily, Hawk Rider so easily. Just because, the Golem is like 8 elixir, you guys know that, of course. But then if he has to spend his lightning, he's spending so much to defend like 5 elixir to cancel out 5 elixir, I mean. And in the other lane I would just rush him with a Hawk Rider, and then he has no elixir to defend anymore. So that is also why I didn't choose to run a Golem deck or a Giant deck or whatever, just because it's quite expensive. And in my opinion, I think like these cheap Hawk Rider cycle decks are way better in a challenge like this. So let's actually surround the wizard. It still got 2 hits in, so well played by him. And I think maybe 1 or 2. No, he is actually zapping the goblins. I was about to say maybe the goblins will do a few damage on the tower. But let's actually prepare for another push. He's fireballing my musketeer, but I don't think he has much elixir to defend this push right now. He only has a bomber. I don't think... Oh, he actually also has a wizard. Interesting. But we actually took down his tower. The muskie is going ham at the wizard, and I think I would just arrow right here to cancel out these units. If you look at my hand, I could have dropped like goblins, lightning and inferno tower, so arrows would have been the best choice in my opinion over there. And I know that he has a golem, so I'm actually cycling back to another possibly another Hawk Rider push. He actually goes with a golem, so let's go with a Hawk Rider again. I'll also drop minions in the middle. I have my arrows ready. It looks like the Hawk Rider was going straight to the tower, so that's really nice for us, of course. And it looks like we're actually dueling. Yeah, wow, I think we even take down that tower. That's super nice. Let's go, guys. And I think it looks like a 6-0 Retro Royale challenge run, so that's actually really cool. With this deck, as I said, I think this is the best deck for this challenge, just because defensive wise it's so solid. You can punish your opponents for dropping a golem. Like right now he has no elixir to defend that. We can just drop our inferno. He has to zap. I can drop my musketeer. He's giving the angry face just because he knows that my defense is solid. He can't do much in defense when spending so much. And look at the damage we're dealing on the king tower. Let's actually lightning right here. Maybe we can still get a free count. We actually can get a free... No, 2 HP. Oh, and we actually can get a free count. The musketeer clutched it, so let's give him a thumbs up. And that was a pretty easy and a pretty fun run. I mean, it's a really, as I said, it's a really solid deck. If you look at it, it looks like I can't click on deck anymore, but I will show it in the battle log. But if you look at it, like defensive wise, you have so many opportunities to either deal DPS with, for example, skeletons and Hawk or goblins. I mean, you can punish your opponent for dropping a golem or whatever by going Hawk Rider and let's say minions in the other lane. Musketeer is a really high DPS unit, so lightning can actually allow you to break through the defense. Or defensive wise, let's say they use a giant, a witch and a musketeer or a wizard, and you don't really have much to stop it. You can just use the lightning on that, of course. So as I said, feel free to copy that, but let's actually open this this chest. As I said, I don't expect much from it, but it's still a really fun challenge. So let's see, cannons, elixir collector and minions, so not bad at all, but also not the best. But as I said, it's mainly about fun in my opinion, and that was the free entry, so that's actually really nice. I will show the deck one more time, so definitely feel free to copy it. Here is my 6 wins. I started here versus a P.E.K.K.A deck, then a Giant Collector deck, Hawk Rider with Barbarians and Skarmy. I didn't have a Fireball, so that was an interesting matchup. And then from there, it was all live battles. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys can get 6 wins. As you said, or as you see, it's not really easy, but I definitely think you guys can do it, especially with this deck. And watching my battles, how I could or how I use this deck. So as I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe, of course. And I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.